All right. It is day 26. We're almost a quarter of the way there already. That's that's I really I don't know what to say about it. It's exciting, but it's also surreal. Like I feel like before I know it, I'm gonna be at like day 50, and then shortly after day 75, and then day 100. It's almost like I really don't want this to end. It's just become such a fun thing for for my life. It's been like such an exciting part of every one of my days so far, and I'm speechless right now. So it's like, I don't know. I might keep it going. I might, with a very, very strong probability of it happening. Today I was having a pretty interesting conversation with one of my friends, and it revolved around me, working out every day, and them just saying, how are you able to do that, mentally and all that jazz. But then additionally, they were like, I wish I had that availability to be able to work out. So just thinking around that kind of problem, or that hurdle, I guess you can call it. Like the way my brain works, I get into very, very creative solution thinking almost immediately, right? So that sort of influenced what we're going to be talking about today, and that is the effectiveness of micro workouts. So my friend does, like, she works 2 jobs. And by the time she's done with those jobs, she's really, really exhausted. And probably, if anything, if she wants to allow herself to be able to go to the gym, is going to maybe only twice out of the week. And I really shouldn't even say only. Like, the fact that you still can go twice out of your week is still an opportunity to go. And if you absolutely want it to go that bad, you're going to make it happen, right? But for anyone that is busy, that has that sort of like time constraint where you feel like it's almost impossible to consistently go to the gym all the time, you don't have to go to the gym to work out, and you don't necessarily need equipment to be able to get a workout in, right? So with micro workouts, what these are like little windows, or like little sessions. It can be little sessions in your day where, like, say for 15 minutes before your breakfast or after your breakfast, you could squeeze a workout in, and then another 15 minutes during your lunch, and then maybe another 15 minutes during dinner or after dinner or beforehand, right? That's 45 minutes in your day that you could have, or that you put a workout in. My gym sessions are anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour, right? Not counting the time I get there, the time I stretch, and all that stuff. So that's enough time, right? You could do it that way. You could definitely leverage your breaks when you're at, like my girlfriend, she has a gym at her work. So what she does is every time she takes her lunch break, she uses that time window to get half of her workout in, and then she has a class later in the day, after her work. Right? So that's another way to use it, or another way to do a micro workout. Something that my girlfriend also used to do when she was at, I'm not going to say where she worked at, but where she worked at previously, it was at one of the higher floors in the building, and instead of the elevator, she would climb up the stairs, or take the stairs up, take the stairs down, right? That's a great leg workout, and if you do that every day because you go to work 5 days out of the week, there's your workout, right? If you commute instead of ordering an Uber or carpooling, maybe wake up a little earlier. If it's really not that far, maybe walk instead. If you have a bike, maybe, I wouldn't say a skateboard, that's actually kind of dangerous. Well, a bike too, and wear a helmet if you are riding a bike. But that is a form of cardio, right? That's a workout. If, I mean, the list goes on. You get what I'm saying. But I mean, even in your lunch breaks, right? Exercises that you can do in your lunch break, if there isn't a gym, are jumping jacks, push-ups, body weight squats. I mean, if you have a jump rope, you could definitely do a jump rope. If you have a chair next to you, you could do chair dips. You could definitely make it happen, is the message I'm trying to give here. So for anyone that is a bit overwhelmed at the idea that you just don't have the time, again, it's a mental block. I think it's a mental block, and that if you absolutely wanted to work out, you're going to find a way to want to work out. If you are making those excuses, then maybe you have to sort of sit back, reassess your mindset and where you are mentally, because maybe that's not it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's the workout or your time availability. If you still, even in the midst of being busy, you can't find time to even do micro workouts or stuff like that, then I think there's something else at play. I'm not trying to say that you're in a bad spot or that you're a bad person or anything like that. All I'm saying is to audit yourself. I do that often, and it, for the most part, it puts me in a better position. So that's just some word of advice. You don't have to listen to it, but you know what I mean. Oh no, where's my phone? So, in today's workouts, I definitely did what I mentioned yesterday, in that I was going to do half yesterday and the other half today. And I said I was going to go light, and I did. I did go light. I tried to go kind of heavy, and I ended up doing one more exercise that I really shouldn't have, but I felt so rested that I wanted to do it anyways. And I think it went well. It was pretty good. So we did the leg extensions today for 40 reps, leg curls for 40 reps, calf raises for 40 reps, and the abductors going inward for 40 reps, and the pectoral flies for 40 reps. But on the machine today, I hit a new personal high of 140 pounds. I was normally doing like an 80, 90, 110, but today I was able to do 130, and then I was like, hey, maybe like let me try 140, because it kind of felt easy. I mean, not easy, like there was definitely pressure, when you're closing, or when I was closing the movement, but it just felt like I could do it, which was, for anyone that does hit or that has hit their new highs before, it's great, man. And if you have goals that you're trying to hit this coming week, I hope you hit it, and I hope I hit mine too. And let's just get it right. For the food, I'm still eating some chicken right now, but I am at 1350 calories and 1350 calories, and I'm about 90 grams of protein. But with this drink, I should be at 1350 plus 130. That's 1480 calories, and I will be at 122 grams of protein. And then once I finish that, it's chicken and rice. It's about like 2 scoops of rice and 2 pieces of chicken. So that's like 30 to 40 grams of protein with roughly, it's fried chicken, so give or take, it's probably going to be about 800, 900-ish calories. So that's going to put me at a pretty high number for today. I'm still at a calorie deficit, which is great, and I'm getting a good amount of protein in for myself. yeah. I'm trying to see really, really big numbers by check-in next week. I did weigh myself this morning, and I didn't really gain much weight from the last time or from last week when I did my body scan. And I think it's because I was sick. So yeah, we're going to go hard next week, and we're going to definitely be a little more diligent with my protein surplus just to make sure that I am eating enough so that my muscles are repairing themselves efficiently, optimally. And I am definitely going to start watching the total fat or the fat content of the food that I'm eating as well, because I am slowly becoming more and more motivated to cut down to like 14-15%. And in order to get there, if I want to get there, then I have to become a little more diligent for sure with the fat content of the food that I'm eating, which is kind of unfortunate because for me, the initial idea for the challenge was to see if it can be done without altering your food that you eat too much. And I guess I'm not really altering it, I'm just limiting it, which I mean, that's still, it is altering it, so I don't even know what I'm saying. But priorities are changing, you know? I'm finding myself to be wanting more things out of this challenge, and if that requires me to have to change certain things, make certain arrangements in like my habits, my schedule, then so be it, right? I think that's the whole point of challenging yourself and putting yourself through something, is allowing yourself to grow through it and learn from it and ultimately become a better person. And on that, I will see y'all tomorrow.